Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab and today's video, which is going to be my October favorites. I'll be honest, October was not the best month for me. I took a little mini break from YouTube as well because, I'm not about the business of coming over here and depressing anyone. I want your visit to my channel to be uplifting and a little break from your day. But I have some favorites products that I have been using all month long and I think they're great. They deserve a peek and some attention, so I wanted to share those with you. Before we get into the video, if you're new here, I'm Yori. Welcome to my channel. Typically, I post videos 3 times a week every single week, so hopefully you'll enjoy this one. Consider subscribing and joining my makeup family. Now, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get into my favorites. A lot of the products that are here are newer to my collection, so I want to start with an oldie but a goodie, and that is a product from The Balm. The Balm is a brand that I don't think gets enough love here on YouTube because it's not really sold at Sephora or Ulta. You can find it at Kohl's, you can find it on Amazon and also on their own website. But even on their own website, they very frequently have everything 50% off, so I would recommend never purchasing The Balm for full price. But anyway, the products are really good and the branding is so cute. For example, this one is called The Balm Desert and it is a bronzer blush. I personally use it for a bronzer and I've had this for quite some time, and you can see here that it's kind of dented inward. The product is getting a little bit old, so that's kind of what inspired me to bring it back out, and I really enjoy it. It's a bronzer that's a little bit lighter. It's funny because I'm wearing it today, but I applied it with a super heavy hand, so it looks a lot more intense than it actually is, and it's not quite so red as it appears on camera. It's actually more of a cool tone bronzer. I wish that I had a better example of me wearing it so that you can get an idea of what it truly looks like, but it's a beautiful product. It blends beautifully. The packaging is really compact. It's just very nice cardboard magnetized packaging, and you could definitely wear it as a blush if you wanted to. I just think if you're close to my skin tone, this is a nice cooler tone bronzer option. Next, I wanted to share something from my Charlotte Tilbury video, and someone talked me off the ledge here because this is the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream, and this is just a miniature size that I received as a sample from Beautylish. I tried it for the first time when I did that Charlotte Tilbury video, and I did mention how hydrating it was and how well it performed underneath my makeup, but I am definitely close to the bottom. It's hard for you to see because it's white, but I'm gonna hit the bottom any minute now. Oh, it smells so good, and I'm really sad about it. If you know of a good dupe for this product, definitely let me know because I think it's just such a beautiful moisturizer, especially under makeup. I definitely wear it on days that I'm going to be wearing makeup because I think it hydrates my skin and the makeup sits really nicely on top of it. I really like this. This is only like a little trial size. It's 15 mils, but I know that the full size product of this retails for $100. So if you know of a dupe, please let me know. I love this so much. Next, in terms of makeup, I wanted to share something that I bought at the makeup show, and this is my Cosette metallic palette, and it is so beautiful. Here's what it looks like. I did use this in a more creative kind of makeup look, but what really impressed me about this palette is how intensely metallic these shades are. They're almost foiled, and they only become even more intensely so if you use them wet, although it's even not necessary to do that. I love that you have your row of neutrals here, but you also have really bright, beautiful, bold pops of color. These shadows are something else. I'm glad I picked up the metallic shadows because I have beautiful matte shadows, but I think that sometimes the really impactful part of your eye look is the metallic, and these are gorgeous. I want to swatch a few for you. I did swatch them all for you in the haul video, but look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Let's do one of these more neutral ones. So here are 3 shades swatched, and they feel a little bit emollient to the touch, honestly, but look at this. One swipe I'm doing. It's incredible. And they apply to the eye like this with a brush or with your fingers. They are amazing shadows. I had not tried this brand before. I think I had heard mention of the brand by Samantha Ravndal where she has like their single shadows, but their single shadows were quite pricey, even at the makeup show. So I decided to pick up this palette of metallic shades, and they are so beautiful. I love these. I'm definitely going to continue getting a lot of use out of these. Right now they're sold out on the Cosette website, which is the only place where I found them. But if I find them anywhere else, I will link them down below so you can check them out for yourself. really beautiful metallic formula. I love those. What do you guys think of my makeup look today? I basically did it all with cream products, and I worry that I look like that lady from the Drew Carey show. I don't watch the Drew Carey show, but I know enough about YouTube videos and people's comments to know that we don't want to look like her. I was going for something editorial, but maybe I went straight for that lady. I don't know. I like it. I think it's nice. I did this makeup look almost entirely with cream products. The only powder product I used, aside from eyeshadow, was the bronzer. Everything else was cream, and I had a lot of fun with my makeup look today. I don't have to be at work, and so those are the days that I love to experiment. In any case, another product that I really loved from the makeup show are these eyelashes, and they are from Stilazzi. They are from the Chi Chi collection. There's a couple of collections, I guess, and they are in the style Allure. I'm going to take them out of here so that you can see them. Here's what they look like, and it's going to be very hard for me to show. Maybe if I tilt it upward like this. They're essentially 2 layers of lashes. So what you have here is a winged out style, which is my preference because my eyes kind of turn downward at the end, and having something winged out kind of lifts them and opens them up a little bit. So I love that. I love that I didn't really have to cut them. I could have benefited from cutting them, but I was trying them with a really bold look the day I used them, and I didn't want to cut them specifically that day. I washed them. They washed beautifully, but what I really love about them is those 2 layers of lashes. It almost looks like they're double stacked, and the 2 layers are slightly offset from one another, which may not sound like a good thing, but it gives your lashes such beautiful volume. These are gorgeous. I think I got like 3 pairs for $20 at the makeup show. I'm not sure what their retail price is on their website, but I will link it down below in case you want to check them out. This specific style. I picked up a couple of other styles. I haven't played with them yet, but these really impressed me, and now I'm going to be looking for that double layer effect because it just makes your lashes look so beautiful and full, almost like they're like that naturally and you didn't mascara them or something. It's just, I really like these. They were really, really pretty. Next, I have some hair products to share with you, and these are from Verb. They are their Reset collection, and I have the clarifying shampoo, the repairing mask, and the Reset sealing mist. So these are 3 products that are supposed to be used in conjunction with one another, and you're supposed to use them about maybe 2 times a week. You want to use them every 3rd time that you wash your hair because it is a clarifying product, and it really works. What I love is that it's sulfate free, so it's not going to damage my keratin treatment. It's not going to shorten its lifespan, but it really gets the gunk out. Dry shampoo, styling products, hairspray, it gets out, and it leaves your hair so clean that it almost feels like static. Like when you blow dry it, it's so clean that it almost feels like very light and feathery, and I love that feeling so much. I do need to use a clarifying shampoo from time to time because I do get oil buildup on my hair as well as from styling products, and when that happens, my hair starts to fall out, and so it's really important for me to use a clarifying shampoo from time to time to really get rid of those oils, and these work so well. I had been looking for a replacement for my Briogeo one that was discontinued, and this is it. This is definitely it. Now, I picked those up in a set, which is this set right here. It is the Verb Ready Reset Go. This is still available on Sephora, and I like it because it also comes with a free Verb Ghost Oil, which is a separate product from their Ghost line. And I do like their regular Ghost shampoo and conditioner for every day. I have commented in the past that I wish it smelled better, but it functions beautifully. So this is basically smoothing moringa blend and weightless hair oil. It truly is. I can use this in place of my It's a 10, which is a slightly more heavier kind of leave-in conditioner. And this does the exact same thing, and it's really lightweight. Don't be alarmed by the fact that it says oil. It's more of a dry oil. It's really lightweight, helps detangle. It helps protect against heat damage, which I do heat style my hair, and I've been using it a lot, and you can see I've barely made a dent. So this is gonna last me a good long time, and I think this set is absolutely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. You can buy the products individually as well if you're interested in one and not the other, but they're really designed to be used together. I love those so much. I have a perfume favorite to share with you, which surprises me. This one is by Gucci, and it's the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia fragrance. It's funny because my mother is the one that likes gardenia fragrances, and I have the box here to show it to you. It's the Gucci Flora limited edition Gorgeous Gardenia. It's not the fragrance that's limited edition, it's the bottle. So this one is a yellow bottle, which the lady at the store told me that there was a point in time where you couldn't find these because everybody wanted the yellow bottle, and it's a pretty bottle. I wanted it myself. But typically it comes in a clear glass bottle. It's the exact same fragrance, the exact same price. I just have the limited edition bottles. So definitely if you're in Sephora, look for Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia. What I love about this one, and I'll put the notes on the screen, is that it's a floral, but it's not your typical floral. It's like a fresh, sweet floral. And I typically prefer more fresh, clean scents, and florals have a tendency to give me a headache, but this one does not. It smells so good. It smells so sophisticated, and yes, floral, but I think like the top notes or bottom notes or middle notes, some notes are not floral, and they kind of are a little bit more powerful than the initial floral fragrance. It smells really, really good. Definitely recommend picking up a sample and seeing how it works with your body chemistry. It's something where you would think it'd be more for spring, but I'm actually loving it for fall. I think it smells so, so good. I really love this one. I also have a brush favorite. I recently did a haul where I shared some stuff I found at TJ Maxx, including some Kevyn Aucoin brushes, and I've been trying the brushes. They're okay, they're nice, but this one actually surprised me. This one is called the Duet Concealer Brush, and on one end you have a flat concealer brush, which is nothing really special, but the other end looks to be what is a tapered blending brush for eyeshadow. Now it's a synthetic brush, so that's why it's able to blend out concealer really, really well. But I'm actually surprised at how much I like this. I will go in and apply my concealer from the doe foot applicator or from a pot with the flat side, and I'll just tap where I need more coverage, and then I'll go in with this side and blend it out. And honestly, you can probably try the same technique with a synthetic eyeshadow brush if you have one of this shape. Like the e.l.f. small blending brush, the small crease brush or something like that has a very similar shape. You could probably try it with that. But I just blend out the edges using like slight buffing motions, and the concealer disappears and it looks airbrushed. Like I never would have thought. It never would have occurred to me to use a brush like this. I think the only other time I have seen a brush like this one has been from KKW Beauty, but it's not available on the Ulta Beauty website, I don't think. I think that's just on her specific website that she has a dual-ended brush like this. But I've been trying to use those products so I can report back on them and let you know what I think. And of all the brushes that I've used, I like them all. They're great, but this really surprised me. It's really interesting and a new technique I'm using to apply my concealer. So if you're interested, just try a flat concealer brush to sort of blend in your concealer, and then a synthetic eyeshadow brush to buff it out, and see how you like it. I like it because it's pointed, so it allows me to get really close to my lower lash line as well. I don't know, I really like this. My last two favorites are not makeup related, they're more lifestyle favorites, but the very first one is my brand new iPhone. That's what it is. I have the iPhone Pro Max 11, I guess. Is that the number that we're on? It's the one with the 3 cameras. I love the cameras on this phone so much. The video quality is amazing. It takes beautiful photos, especially in portrait mode. And this is the case I picked out for it. It's just one of the leather cases from Apple because I like to keep my phone in my back pocket, and this slides in and out easily. Then I got my pop socket with the Slytherin house crest there. That one was a gift, but the phone is something I bought for myself, and I'm really enjoying it. Prior to this one, I had an iPhone 6 or 7, so I was due for an upgrade, and I'm loving it. The last favorite is a coat. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to link that one down below because it is a coat that I bought probably 3 years ago now, and it is a coat that I purchased on a whim. It was quite pricey. It was about $300. I'll put the designer in the description box in case you can find it, but I think it was Model. I bought it in a store that we have in Chicago. It's called Dome, DOMITP. I think they carry a lot of Italian type brands and things like that. It's a boutique kind of store. Anyway, this coat is really, really special, and I'll put a little video of me wearing the coat, but basically it has like a skirt bottom, and the sleeves are short, so they cut off here. In the video, I wasn't wearing my gloves, which upsets me, but I basically have long gloves that go up to like your elbow, and so you can see the glove, and then the sleeve cuts off kind of halfway through your arm, and the skirt is flared and it twirls, and it's also that olive green color that I love. And that coat honestly has been very much a motivation for me on my fitness journey because I wasn't actually able to wear the coat. It didn't fit me. It was too tight. I could barely move my arms or anything like that, and I really used that coat for motivation. And you know, when you're on a fitness journey, you got to get your motivation where you can get it. And so I just kept that coat hanging front and center because it was my goal to wear that coat. I love it so much, and I did. And now it's getting cold in Chicago, so I'll be wearing it even more. It's such a cute coat, and it's actually really lightweight. So let me know what you think about it. I'll put the brand in the description box in case you're curious, but I have seen a similar cut on Haute Look from the Kate Spade line, so I'm sure you can find something similar if you're interested. But I love my coat, and I love that I can wear it. I usually like to share a favorite technique as well on these monthly favorites videos, and my favorite technique this month has been something that I did a couple of times on my channel, and I actually did it today even though I didn't film this look, which is applying my eyeshadow first, especially when I want to get creative. I don't know if my eye's gonna water, I don't know if the eye look is gonna work. You know, whenever you're kind of experimenting. And so I like to do my eyeshadow first, but I like to see how the whole eye look is going to look. So I will apply eyeshadow on my lower lash line without concealer first, and then I'll apply the concealer afterwards. And the nice thing about it is that the eyeshadow, especially if I bring it down on my lower lash line, it kind of disguises, it conceals in and of itself some of my under eye darkness and wrinkles that I have. And then when I apply concealer, especially if I'm using something like this, I can get really close to where the color is and blend out my concealer, especially with a brush like this. And then I will probably go over it with the eyeshadow that I used afterwards, you know, after I do my foundation and everything like that. And so I don't have to bring my concealer so far up, and I get less creasing. So that's something that I've really been enjoying. It has allowed me to wear less concealer as well, which I really appreciate it, because the more you glob on, the more it's going to crease, the thicker it's going to look. It's just not going to be flattering. But I think that my concealer looks pretty good today, and I'm not wearing anything fancy. I'm wearing the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, which is a very lightweight concealer. And I didn't even color correct. I forgot. I was rushing to get my look together to film, and I forgot to use my color corrector, and I think it still looks great. I did use this brush when I applied it, and I just think that it's a nice way to not have to wear so much concealer, especially if you're bringing your eyeshadow down anyway. Then you have less product and less creasing. Just something that I wanted to share in case you want to try it if you're one of those that like to smoke out your lower lash line like I do. Even if it's with a neutral color, it doesn't have to be a bold color like this. Even if you're just applying the bronzer kind of all around, it still works, and it helps to offset the concealer creasing if you struggle with that like I do. So that's everything that I had for my October favorites. Like I said, October wasn't the best month, but I think you have to have those months once in a while so that you can really appreciate the wonderful ones. Oh, one really exciting thing that happened in October is my brother, my middle brother, he had his first son. So I have a little nephew, and his name is Dominic, and he's a little angel and delicious. So one of my coworkers told me you can get your baby fix without having a baby yourself, and I think that was perfect. Definitely nailed that. So that was a good thing that happened in October. I hope that your October brought you good things as well, and if not, we have November to look forward to, and Thanksgiving and the other holidays. So I hope that you're doing well wherever you are when you're watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me all your favorites and recommendations in the comment section down below, as I love to hear your tips and tricks as well. And thank you for joining me for this video. I look forward to seeing you again very soon on my next one. Bye-bye.